Have you ever thought about how some animals manage to live in the harshest, most extreme environments on Earth? The natural world is a whole of creatures that seem to defy the odds, thriving in conditions where humans, let alone most animals, would perish. From the cold of the Arctic to the blistering heat of the desert, some animals have adapted in unimaginable ways to survive where no one else could. How do they do it? What secrets do they hold? This video will deeply dive into the fascinating world of animal survival in extreme environments. Get ready for some jaw-dropping facts that will leave you in awe of nature's adaptability. Antarctic icefish. In the freezing waters of Antarctica, life has adapted in some truly bizarre ways. Take the Antarctic icefish, for example. These fish thrive in temperatures below freezing and do it without needing hemoglobin, something almost every other vertebrate uses to carry oxygen in their blood. Instead, icefish have antifreeze proteins in their blood that prevent it from freezing in subzero conditions. Their blood is more like a slushy liquid gel than the red, oxygen-carrying blood we're used to seeing in mammals. Despite living in freezing conditions, these fish stay warm and oxygenated in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Scorpions. Scorpions are among the few creatures that can thrive in the blistering heat of the desert. They have several adaptations that allow them to survive in temperatures exceeding 120 degrees Fahrenheit. For one, they are nocturnal, emerging only at night when the desert heat has subsided. During the day, scorpions hide under rocks or burrow underground to stay calm. Scorpions also can go without food or water for weeks, relying on the moisture in their prey to survive. These creatures are tough and can live in the harshest environments while hunting for food under the cover of darkness. Pygmy shrew. The pygmy shrew may be tiny, but it's incredibly resilient in its cold, mountainous habitats. Despite its small size, this mammal can survive in freezing conditions thanks to its high metabolism. It has to eat up to its body weight in food daily to keep up with its energy needs. It relies on its thick fur and burrowing behavior to stay warm and escape the freezing temperatures. The pygmy shrew may be tiny, but its ability to adapt to harsh environments in the wild is a testament to how even the most delicate creatures can survive extreme conditions. Snow leopards. The snow leopard is a majestic creature that roams the mountainous regions of Central Asia. With its thick fur coat and wide paws, it is perfectly built for the harsh, snowy environments it inhabits. The wide paws act like snowshoes, preventing the leopard from sinking into the deep snow, while its thick fur keeps it warm even in the coldest temperatures. Snow leopards are solitary hunters who can live in high-altitude environments where food is scarce, relying on camouflage and stealth to sneak up on prey. Polar bears. Polar bears, the apex predators of the Arctic, are built for extreme cold. With thick fur and a dense layer of fat beneath their skin, they are perfectly insulated from the freezing temperatures of their icy habitat. Polar bears have black skin underneath their fur, which helps absorb heat from the sun, and their fur itself is not white. It's translucent, trapping air to provide an extra layer of insulation. These remarkable creatures can survive in temperatures as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit, roaming the icy tundra for miles in search of seals. Alaskan Malamute. This dog breed is built for the extreme cold of Alaska, with a thick double-layer coat that provides insulation against freezing temperatures. The Alaskan Malamute's large size and muscular body are also designed to help it pull heavy loads across snow and ice, making them essential in cold environments. Their paws are adapted to withstand icy conditions, with fur growing between their toes to prevent frostbite. These dogs are intense, challenging, and ideally suited to survive in the harshest winter. Camels. The camel is one of the most iconic animals associated with desert survival. Known for their ability to withstand extreme heat and drought, camels can go for days or weeks without water, thanks to their remarkable physiological adaptations. Camels store fat in their humps, which they can convert into water and energy when needed. They also have thick, water-repellent fur that helps protect them from the intense sun. Their nostrils can close to keep out sand, and they can drink up to 40 gallons of water in one go to rehydrate. Camels are nature's water-conserving machines, perfectly built for the scorching desert. Desert tortoise. The desert tortoise is another fantastic example of survival in extreme environments. Native to North America's arid deserts, these reptiles have evolved strategies to thrive in some of Earth's driest and hottest places. During the summer, when temperatures can soar well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, desert tortoises retreat into burrows to escape the intense heat. Their thick shells also protect them from the sun and predators, and they can store large amounts of water in their bladder, which they can use during periods of drought. These tortoises can even go without food for months, surviving on the moisture in desert plants and occasional rainfall. Emperor penguins. Living in one of the coldest places on Earth, the emperor penguin is a master of survival in the Antarctic. These magnificent birds have adapted to extreme cold by growing a thick layer of blubber beneath their skin to keep warm. Their feathers are incredibly dense, providing an insulating barrier against freezing temperatures, and their wings are not used for flying, but as flippers for swimming. During the long Antarctic winter, emperor penguins huddle in massive colonies, sometimes with thousands of birds crammed closely together, to keep warm and protect each other from the brutal cold. Coyote. Coyotes are one of the most adaptable animals on the planet. Whether living in the deserts of the Southwest or the forests of the Northeast, coyotes can thrive in nearly every environment. They are opportunistic omnivores who can eat various foods, from small mammals to fruits and vegetables. This dietary flexibility makes them highly resilient to environmental changes. Coyotes have even adapted to urban environments, where they now live alongside humans, hunting rodents, and scavenging food in cities. Sandfish. Cincid lizard. This lizard has an extraordinary way of surviving the desert's scorching heat. It burrows beneath the sand to avoid the hot surface temperatures. Using its specialized body movements, the sandfish can swim through the sand, moving efficiently to cooler underground environments where it can find food and shelter from the sun. Sandfish lizards are experts at surviving in extreme heat, and they can go for extended periods without water, relying on the moisture they get from their diet of insects. Mongolian gerbil. Found in the deserts of Mongolia, these gerbils have adapted to living in one of the harshest climates on Earth. They spend most of their lives underground, staying cool during the extreme summer heat and cold in winter. Mongolian gerbils can survive with very little water, obtaining most hydration from the seeds and plants they consume. They're small but rugged, and their ability to adapt to extreme desert conditions has made them one of the most successful creatures in one of the world's driest environments. Quokka. The quokka, often referred to as the world's happiest animal due to its perpetual smile, survives on the dry, isolated islands off the coast of Australia. Despite living where food and water can be scarce, quokkas have learned to conserve moisture by staying in the shade during the hottest parts of the day and feeding at night. They've developed an incredible ability to survive on minimal water, living on the moisture in the leaves and grasses they eat. Yellow-spotted salamander. Living in the humid rainforests of Central America, the yellow-spotted salamander is perfectly adapted to survive in wet conditions. These salamanders can survive short periods without water by sheltering under leaf litter and moist areas. Their moist skin absorbs oxygen directly from the air, enabling them to thrive in damp, humid environments where other creatures may struggle. The animal kingdom is a masterclass in survival. Each of these animals has found ways to adapt to the harshest conditions on Earth. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the natural world.